Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to another reading. This is a timeless reading, and if it found you, it is for a reason. Today, I am focusing the energy of the Gemini season. You don't have to have any placements in Gemini, or like you can. It's just I'm channeling more the Gemini energy. That's all. But if it found you, it is for a reason. It is a collective reading, so only take what resonates. Today I'm doing a 3 questions spread. Yes, my voice is like this today, guys. It was really hot the other day, and then from like it was cold, and then like it was really hot out of nowhere. So a lot of AC going on, and I have sinus. So anyway, like now it is what it is right now. I'm taking care of myself. And I'm always glad to be here though. I enjoy this. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. So let's do it. What are you curious about right now? Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so here we have the road. Queen of Cups. Wow. What an energy here. And Page of Cups. And at the top, we have the Empress. And at the bottom, 7 of Cups. Okay, this is a really interesting energy here, guys. I like it. I really like it. I just got blue roses. Like, not blue, right? They're white, and then like they spray that blue thing. I don't know if it's meaningful for someone, but I'm facing them right now, and I just felt like saying it because there's a lot of feminine energy here, and that's quite the energy I'm picking up here a lot. So like, what are you curious about right now? I feel like there's a cycle that, like a major cycle, like with the road, a major cycle in your life just ended. I almost feel here that perhaps you were going through an awakening, or you are right now, like as we speak. And there's definitely like this it's interesting because I'm picking up this energy of perhaps like your mourning is still there's like this mourning feeling, but like perhaps you're mourning like a past self, but at the same time your embodying is such like an awesome like feminine energy. So like here, guys, there's no gender in tarot, right? So just keep in mind here that's probably like someone who's been working in the feminine energy, and it is someone who's truly like embodying it. Okay, that's like what I'm picking up here. I'm hearing here that in the past maybe you were like an overgiver with the Queen of Cups here, but I feel here that you're kind of you're fucking done with the cycle. You're fucking done about overgiving. Oh man, I like that. I do feel like here, like with the Page of Cups, you see things in a different perspective now, especially like emotionally speaking, right? And the Queen of Cups, it is like a really overgiving person, but I do feel like here what I'm picking up most is that the cat, like the mermaid, is truly like looking at her own cup, so like she's in her throne and looking at her own cup, and I don't know, I'm feeling like this energy that you are right now looking at your own cup to make sure it's full, and that's awesome. that's really awesome. And with the Page of Cups, I feel like there's a lot of different perspectives that you're looking at right now. Again, there's this major cycle ending in your life right now. And I don't know, I feel like for some of you already ended. And you're kind of in a phase like where, like when the like awakening is happening. Like I feel like your body is still kind of getting used to it, but I feel like you can already feel it. You can feel that something is different. And but I do feel like there's definitely like this energy of looking at things in a different way right now. And I don't know, and it's interesting that we got the Page of Cups, because the pages is like this really like child energy, and I am getting all this curiosity about perhaps exploring now these different ways of seeing things or feeling things, or like, and actually like really exploring this feminine energy of yours. And I feel like nice time. Oh, I like that. I really like this energy, guys. I am. I'm literally like smiling here, like since we started this, because it's a really good energy. Okay, I like this energy for you. And also like with the Empress here, I think that's the thing. You are truly like embodying it, like at the top of the deck. That's what you're going for, that's you're embodying, like the Empress, someone that is really nurturing, someone who truly like nurtures herself and nurtures other people too, but she knows her place. If she's not like just nurturing out of nowhere like the Queen of Cups. She's actually nurturing from a healthy place, a place where, okay, my cup's full, so I can put my energy here or there. If it's not, you can retreat. And perhaps some of you are going to a trip. You've been to a trip recently, or you're going soon. Maybe in the woods, maybe camping. It can be meaningful, or maybe you're going to a retreat. But I've heard something that perhaps you're going somewhere like more isolated, like somewhere that is not your usual environment. But I feel like there's definitely like something with nature related. And at the bottom, we got the Seven of Cups, which is interesting because here I'm picking up this energy, like the curiosity is like perhaps you're understanding that you don't always have to just pick one option. You don't like your choice, like you can choose something today, but tomorrow you can change your mind. So I feel like, oh, this is nice. The energy I'm picking up here, it is really interesting, guys, because I don't know, like if you what you do for a living or stuff like that, or the people you follow. But for example, I am really like business. Like I follow a lot of people that they own business, right? They are entrepreneurs and that kind of stuff. And there's this woman, Leila Ormozi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing right, but don't know if you've heard about her, but she just she just announced that she's pregnant. And I was going to say that too, guys, because maybe some of you are pregnant or want to have a child. Anyway, but there's like in this video that she says it's way better for you to just choose something now instead of like keep postponing like the choice, the decision, because then you're just postponing your life. You're just postponing like something that could go right or wrong. You don't fucking know. It's a choice, and like the choice, they like every single choice in our life, it has a consequence. It can be positive, it can be neutral, it can be negative. Doesn't matter, but if you keep sitting on that choice, you never know what's going on, like what's going to happen, right? So she says that like it's way better for you to like choose it, like choose like the best you most feel comfortable at that time, but choose it. Don't Don't sit on it. Don't let it just stay there, because the longer you stay there is the worst for you. Is worse for you. So I feel like here with this, the energy I'm picking up is that perhaps you're understanding now that you can explore the options, that you don't have to just pick one. You can say yes to one thing today and say no to other thing tomorrow, and it's fine too. I feel like I think I'm getting a lot of this playful energy here right now. So I do feel like right now I feel like perhaps you're seeing things in a more childlike eyes. There's someone else. A lot of things are coming to me in this reading now. So there's also like this phrase. I don't remember who said it, but it was also in one of social media stuff that is said like, see the world with like as a with childlike eyes, but you need to act as a adult. Okay, so like that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here, that you're seeing the world as child. And like, guys, if you think about like kids, they are always excited about every single thing in their life. Right? It's like, it's so amazing. And I feel like, and that's the energy I'm getting, like everything's fucking amazing for you. Like I feel like you're understanding how to truly be someone who sees things that they are there for a reason, and they are there so you can learn things from that. And yes, that's awesome. So I think that's what you're curious about right now, that about this energy of being playful, of being like choosing, being playful with your choices, not just getting like stuck with an option, because the outcome that you want can come in so many different ways, right? And I feel like now you get that, and this is really good, guys. I love this energy. It's really good. It's like I'm really like feeling this playful childlike energy, like I'm seeing like perhaps like you guys went to a resort or something, but like a vacation kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe you guys planning something, or you're going to a vacation or something. I don't know. So yes, but I can see that, like this the beach, the sea. Oh, that's beautiful. Anyway, how can you express your own inner duality? Whoa. 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 Okay. I'll take it. It's fine. So the first one we got is temperance. This was the last one, so let's do this one. 5 of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Do you guys think we have another 5? I don't think so. 7 of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. And then we got the Three of Wands reversed. At the top, we have a 7 of Pentacles. And at the bottom, Queen of Swords. Okay, so how can you express your own inner duality? We have a lot of stuff here, right? The first thing I'm catching up here is about temperance and Two of Pentacles. We're talking about duality here. Just a moment, guys. We are talking about duality here, right? Your inner duality. So there's definitely something that you've been trying to like balance it out about your subconscious and your conscious mind. And I feel like there's maybe a lot about this feminine energy, especially like outcome too. I feel like you've been more open to the ways that the outcome can unfold for you. You're not, I think you're understanding that you can still have what you want, but you don't have to control it. You don't have to know what's happening every step of the way. And this is awesome, guys. If you're truly like in that energy, this is perfect because it's when the manifestations come. Like when you're truly open, then you let like the universe play out, you know? Because that's the thing, guys. We are playing here. It's not a game, but it's important to be playful. So you're here. Like you don't have to like to be strict with just one thing, you know? So I feel like there's definitely like this energy that perhaps that's one of the things you're trying to kind of soak in. I don't know why this word is coming to my mind right now, but I feel like you already like have perhaps an experience that had to like that put you in a situation where you said, okay, yes, I just need to kind of let it go and leave to the universe to kind of, I'm doing my own thing, and I'll leave the rest to play out. With the Five of Pentacles, so this we have like then an interesting here, because I'm thinking like a sandwich here, that the Temperance and the Two of Pentacles, right? They are the buns, guys. I don't know, just, anyway. And then we have Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and a Seven of Swords in the bun. Like inside the bun. Like it's the burger and the lettuce and the tomato. Like pick your toppings. Okay, so we have Temperance and the Two of Pentacles, and we have Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and Seven of Swords all in once. And I feel like now you're understanding that all those things, they've been together every single time, like all the time they've been together, like all this energy, like, because the Five of Pentacles, it is an energy of like not feeling hopeful, like thinking that everything is lost, that like when you make a choice and you think like nobody, like nothing will work out, right? Like that's a really like pessimist energy, like really bad energy. And then we have the Five of Swords, that is kind of the energy like winning at any cost. So perhaps you also had this thing in your mind that like, you truly like had to go really like towards that, like full action. But again, we're talking about feminine energy here. Feminine energy is not that, right? Feminine energy attracts. So I feel like perhaps you were more in this masculine energy in the past. I'm hearing distorted masculine, that you were kind of perhaps trying to force and control things that it was not meant to, like really like trying to win at any cost, and that was causing a lot of friction, causing a lot of resistance. And again, the Seven of Swords, perhaps you were not like the type perhaps you were not like the patient type of person, and there was a lot of self-sabotage going on, especially like with this energy. But I'm also hearing about patience. So I feel like I'm picking up here like, really like this victim mentality, this distorted masculine energy, like trying to control things that they are not meant for you to control, and timing, like not being patient for things to unfold. And I feel like those things are something that you've been working on to balance in a way that is like in your subconscious and conscious, and also in your reality. So that's why I was telling you guys that I was seeing like a sandwich, because it's almost like I feel like you were trying to hold on to that and keep that all together somehow, and trying to figure out what to do with that. But yeah, that's interesting energy. And then we also have the Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like here that perhaps you've been. So the first thing I heard is that perhaps you gave the universe, God, whatever you prefer to call it, permission to truly do this. I feel like in the past you were not truly like fully committed, to the universe in a way, like you haven't like really surrendered. Is that how you say surrendered? You haven't like surrendered. I think so, right? You haven't really like surrendered to the universe. And like, you guys, if you know spirituality, I'm not saying like not doing anything and just like living as it is. No, it's not that. But like things that you have no control of, to surrender, right? There are things that you cannot control, and you understand, like, and you see the situation and understand that you cannot control that, and then you let it go. You surrender to the situation and say, okay, I cannot control this, so I'll live it and I'll focus on what I can control. Okay. So with the Three of Wands in reverse, what's interesting here, I'm actually like feeling like checking the meaning in reverse. I don't know if I've ever got this in reverse. Yes. But yeah, I feel like you're truly like giving the universe the opportunity to truly, do this. Three of Wands reverse: restriction, limitations, lack of progress, obstacles, delays, frustration. The reverse Three of Wands indicates that you may have embarked on a personal journeys or developments, but have not received the achievements that you were hoping for. So that's what I was talking to. That perhaps like you have this outcome in your in your head, right? And you were kind of in this victim mentality. There's like win at any cost and like self-sabotaging, and you were not like really like receiving that. And I feel like you understood that you had to kind of let go of the control so you can actually be able to move on. I feel like if you don't let go, if you don't surrender, you're gonna still feel stuck. At the top we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like you've been planting the seeds like for a very long time. And I feel like that. So I feel like that's the energy here as well, like especially like being impatient, that you've planted the seeds, so you've been a little bit impatient, like, okay, it's not coming, right? It's not coming, so where is it? So I feel like now that you're truly like surrendering to it, it's like things are, I think like you're going to see more fruits of it. Also Queen of Swords at the bottom. This is a really interesting energy to be here, because there's definitely like something here that about communication, your mindset. You need to keep your mindset sharp, right? And again, like we got Queen of Swords here, and then we got the Queen of Cups. Remember, right? We were talking about that perhaps you were a person who would overgive. So it's important to keep your mind and heart in check, so they can work together. And I feel like this is the thing here. Like you need to understand how to truly like work with your mind, how to truly like master your mind. And I feel like you're getting there. I also think here that you need to, I'm hearing that you need to keep in mind that it is like a phase in your life that things, they're not going to stay. Okay? People are not staying. Like things, like material stuff, they're not staying. Like things are changing for you, and you need to understand that you're gonna have to live like the same way that you're closing a cycle here with your past self. There's also like this chapter in your life, like because we got the road here, it is like a major lifetime closure. So your life is changing. Okay, so you need to understand that things will change. I know perhaps you're moving somewhere different, maybe house or even like different state, country, something like that. But there's definitely like this something changing in a level that is going to, so you're gonna have to like leave things behind. It can be people, it can be things. Okay, so keep that in mind. What can you learn about how what can you learn about it right now that will support your growth? The sun at the top, 10 of wands. At the bottom, 5 of cups. And we ended up getting another 5 here. Okay, so what can you learn about now that support your growth? Don't keep yourself in the dark. Okay. If you're sad, it's okay to be sad about things, but don't stay in that energy for too long. Feel what you have to feel and move on. Okay. That's important. It's important for you to don't stay in the dark. It is important for you to feel what you feel, but again, keep moving forward. Okay. Always follow the sun. Again, perhaps you guys planning a trip or something. That is going to, that you would like to be really hot. Like I said, I saw like the sea before, like beach kind of stuff. So yeah, perhaps you should go somewhere like that to have more, to have like a contact with nature. That could bring you some clarity. 10 of wands at the top. I feel here that there's this energy of, again, I heard that there are things that you need to let go of. And I need you to understand that, because I don't know if you're too attached to people or things, but your guides are telling me that you need to detach from those things, because you're gonna have to leave things behind. Okay, so yes. I'm almost feeling like, look at your room, look at your house. What would you truly keep it? Like if you're like moving like somewhere totally like random, what would you truly keep it? And with the 5 of cups, um, I feel like you're learning how to go over the emotions. And so yeah, so I think that's why we got like this sun here, and I was telling you about to don't stay in that energy too much, like sadness and kind of stuff, because I feel like that's what you're learning. I feel that you're learning like to truly feel it and then leave that energy, okay, at some point. Like, I always, like, for me, it depends, right? Depends like what we're sad about. But for me, I usually give myself 1 to 2 days to truly feel it. Okay. And then on the third day, I'm like, well, I can start doing one thing here and one thing there. I start to like get myself distracted, like I truly like put myself to do things. so I can recharge my energy, but yes, but I feel like right now that's kind of what you're learning. And that's really good for you because that's important in like in our life in general, right? We cannot like be sad, like we can, but do we want to do that, right? Like to be sad like for weeks and weeks and weeks about something, it's important like to learn how to truly process your emotions, and truly be able to like feel it, but also be is like mentally is like have a really strong mindset to kind of leave the place, you know to truly like don't stay there. So yeah, that's what I was hearing, that you need to get out of darkness, and also like you need to understand that things will be left behind, like you're gonna have to leave things behind. To finish here, guys, I'm going to get an oracle. Okay, so let's see. What's the message for you today? Okay. Got you. Mercy. Practice. Try the practice that's affectionately known as the barf bucket. It begins when a person who has emotions support asks someone else, "Are you able to hold space for me?" If so, the space holder metaphorically creates a container of safety for the words the person needs to spill in order to move the energy erupting inside. Yes, I was another social media thing is Taylor Love, if you guys know him. Yes, and there was this thing that Taylor Love was saying, that it was about, especially like the feminine energy. Sometimes we need to say things, we need to just spit it out. And then he kind of gave this example. The barf bucket is a really better name actually, because I think he said like the puke bucket, but anyway. uh, but yeah, but like he said that like sometimes, like, because if you don't know Taylor Love, he creates content about relationship, right? How the masculine works, and anyway, and then he was saying one day that like the masculine needs to learn sometimes how to do this, how to use the barf bucket, that is like, well, like your feminine and like the person you are with, like once you complain about it, you just hold the bucket, and then the person starts to say it. You hold space for the person, and the person starts to say you things, to tell you things, and then you say, then what? And then you keep saying then what until the person is like totally okay, yeah, that's it, but like you're just like holding the bucket, and then that's it. You're just truly like listening to the person. Like the person is not really doesn't want like a solution. It just wants to kind of let it out. Encouragement. Practice. Feel into yourself and gently fight any tender part that craves your encouragement. It may be the aspect of self that craves encouragement, while being equally afraid of asking for such attention due to a fear of rejection. Allow your physical body, mind, or emotions to reveal where encouragement is being requested. I think like both cards, they kind of match what we were talking about, right? Through like letting like feeling everything, you have to feel it, and truly, I think you're changing, and you're going through a period that you're changing. So you definitely like need to get used to this new you, right? Well, guys, this was an awesome reading. And I see you in the next one. Bye bye.